one of the great things about music. There's so many adventures to be had, and I've been very lucky that I've been able to have them.
You've been taking adventures since the 60s, and you were really young. When you played on those Bowie things, you were as young as Bowie, weren't you?
Yeah, I think it was just a few months different in age. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, David, what a wonderful guy. I mean, a great, great friend. I mean, we ended up as neighbours in Switzerland for a few years, and we used to meet up in a little club called the Museum Club. David was brilliant. We had so many great conversations. I mean, even though I didn't see him much in his last final years, I still miss the old man. I really do.
He was in New York so much, and he had a wife and a whole situation there in New York.
I mean, I was told by somebody close to him that in the last few weeks he was trying to contact me. I heard that from two or three people. But
hey, man, come on! You played on some of his most famous stuff.
He was ever such a generous man. When he played me Life on Mars on his 12-string acoustic, and said he said, make some notes. So I made some musical notes, and he said, okay, play it through, play it on the piano. And I said, how do you want me to play it? And he said, you know how I want you to play it. I said, I don't. That's why I'm asking you. And he said, look, you know how to play it. So I played it. He said, that's how I want you to play it. He said, always remember, Rick, he said, you'll be doing albums of your own with musicians. He said, always pick on musicians who you are sure understand what you want, because then you'll get the end result. He said, you can get the greatest musicians in the world, but if they don't understand what you're trying to do musically, it won't work. And I've used that right to this day. I mean,
wow.
I learned so much from David, a wonderful guy.
Well, he changed his partners over the years, and so did you. I mean, you had 5 tenures in Yes, isn't that right?
It's something like that.
That's brilliant, man. That's like a lot of goodwill and grace, or just, magnetic pull.
Sometimes you did right, and sometimes you have to go away. But what I found is every time I went away and worked with other people and did other things, when I came back, I felt that I had something more to offer than I'd had when I was there the previous time, because of what I'd learned by working with other people and other ideas.